that was funny. Some things are funny, some things ain't. But you know what mental illness is? Did you understand? To me, mental illness is, it's funny. You know, you sit back and you think about it, you know, because you cook everything up in your mind. Let's look at schizophrenia right now. No, a person who is schizophrenia be thinking things about, you know, other people. They think that other people actually be listening to their thoughts and controlling their mind. I hear that the things that people be talking about, you know what I'm talking about? They think that other people is controlling their mind and hearing what they say and everything like that. I don't know why they start to believe any mess like that, but ain't that funny? Because you know, can't nobody understand your mind. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, when you look at it on a, you know, intelligent matter, nobody can understand you. You know what I'm talking about? Now, these people, you know, they think that other people is out to get them and everything like that, and it bothers them. You know, they may be right, but you can't think about nobody, you know what I'm saying, and pinpoint a fact about what they thinking about. But you may be right. Somebody may be contriving against you. Somebody may do not like you. But the difference between a person like me, like I ain't suffering with no mental illness and everything like that. I'm cured for whatever I was, you know what I'm talking about, suffering for. I'm beating my head up against things, you know what I'm saying. That's why they give me this helmet, because I'm trying to convince you that's the only reason why. Now, if you, as a schizophrenic person, you know what I'm talking about, thinking about these things, you know, you suffering from the fact that, you know, somebody may be, you know, talking about you, that like you live in a perfect world, like ain't nobody talking about you. Let me tell you something. People is gonna talk about you all given day, whether you cure of your mental illness or not. People are gonna say something about you, and people are gonna be talking down on you and everything like that. That's a schizophrenia person. You know what I'm talking about? Thinking about these things, and yet they suffer from it. Let me tell you something about depression. Depression people, you know what I'm talking about? They okay with themselves, everything. They can be fine. They can be the most happiest people, you know what I'm talking about, on the block. But since they have been talked about all of their life and everything like that, they have gotten depressed because they say, well, man, that's how people view me. That mean I got to view myself like that. That doesn't make no sense. Isn't that funny? When I tell you that's funny, it's funny, you know, but it's not funny because people actually get so bad in depression, they want to go off and kill themselves. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, they do. They want to do a lot of things like that. You know what I'm talking about? They want to go take substance abuse. You know what I'm talking about? They want to take beer, liquor, and weed, and all of that type of stuff. Crack cocaine, and sniffing drugs, and everything like that. You know, shooting themselves up because, you know, they dealing with depression. They don't know how to actually, you know what I'm saying, make it in this world because of what somebody else told them. They didn't tell themselves these things. It might have happened when they was a kid, going to school and everything like that. Yes, that's where it might have happened. It started, it pinpointed, and they start believing it, and it got to the point they start believing it themselves and everything like that, and it really got really hard on them, and that's what it was. See, that's what it is, anxiety and everything like that. Maybe somebody always was causing somebody's fear in their life. You know, it's a mental illness and everything like that. Yeah, they scared of this, they scared of that. You get anxiety when you get around people because you think they after you. You know, see, schizophrenia, you got one mental illness, you got them all. That's all that I'm trying to tell you. If a person is depressed, you know what I'm saying, it's a quite natural ability that they could be manic depressive. They can be schizophrenia. They can be suffering from all types of things. You know, substance abuse. You know what I'm saying? If you're depressed, you might, you know, get some drinks and drink all your life away. If you're suffering from schizophrenia, you may get drinks and drink your life away. You may smoke crack. You know, you might sniff. You may do a lot of things. If you got bipolar, you know what I'm talking about? You're feeling good one day and you're feeling bad the other day, or the same day. You just keep going up and down like a roller coaster. Let me tell you something. That is because, you know what I'm saying, you're thinking right sometimes and you're thinking wrong the other times. You're thinking, you know what I'm talking about, that you can make your own self happy and you can just live your life. You know, some people come to that conclusion nowadays. They say, well, you know what, I can be happy by just doing something in the mechanism of my mind and being happy. And then other days they say, I don't even have a reason to